Carl, big congratulations through here at the Lakeside. Just describe your emotions after getting the win there over Jacob Taylor.
It's very difficult to explain what I'm feeling at this minute in time. I've been lucky enough to play at the top level in the PDC and also England International. That is the best feeling I've ever had in my life. And it's probably one of the most mediocre games I've played in my life as well. But it's irrelevant, isn't it? People talk too much about averages. People talk too much about 110s. Don't tell me that that weren't worth watching, because it probably was, because I was nervous. I didn't think I would be, but I was. As soon as the heat hit me up there, it's a different level. Jacob's, I believe that I probably got one of the toughest draws that I could have got. I finished 17th in rankings, which, well, I felt I should have finished in the top 16, but, and then to finish 17th and draw Jacob Taylor, I did feel as though that were one of the biggest, it was a terrible draw for me. But you've got to get on with it. You've got to gear yourself up for the best Jacob Taylor. He wasn't the best Jacob Taylor there, by far from it, but it was his first time and my first time. I've got that game under my belt now, and that's it. Here we go.
Just describe the feeling of being up there, having waited so long to sort of get up on that Lakeside stage. You've obviously played on some big stages before, but what was it like?
About 6 years ago, Scott Waits and David Calvert, two friends of mine, sponsored me to go on the BDO tour, and that was the plan. Started off in October, November time, whatever it is, but in January Scott said he's going to go to Q school, and he said, I'll take you to Q school. Scott didn't get his tour card and I got mine. That wasn't the plan. The plan was the BDO tour, but I feel as though I got my tour card on the PDC too early. I wasn't ready for it, and I had 2 years of batterings most of the time, if I'm being honest. And it were also in COVID time. It weren't great. I feel at home here. I genuinely feel as though, that's not the greatest game I've ever played, but I feel as though I can win this, and I genuinely believe that. If I play my A game, I believe that I will win, and that's in the PDC. If I play my A game, I don't believe I'll win, and that's the biggest difference in the thoughts of the brain.
Yeah, we've seen over this year, over in Isle of Man and many other tournaments as well, you're more than capable. I mean, are you a relative outsider in this tournament with the title sponsors in Quiff?
I think they made a mistake. I think they made a big mistake with the odds. That's up to them. If they want to dish out 150 to 1 for me, I think they've made a massive mistake. I think the Isle of Man Open, I think the British Open, I'm a Yorkshireman anyway, but I think the British Open is one of the hardest tournaments to win in the year. And the reason for that is because the talent what travels to it, but Yorkshire is absolutely littered with talent. Anyway, so the first rounds with non-seeds are just crazy. So to win the British Open is by far the biggest thing that I've ever done, but that's the best feeling I've ever had in my life. Unbelievable.
Big congratulations, Cal.